Hi again, it's me, Lilian Raji, Global Communications Advisor, fractional CMO, and founder of the PRadvisor.com. Happy to see you're back for the next class in the series. So excited that you love this course as much as I did making it. Now, just a quick reminder, these YouTube videos here are giving you the fundamentals on influencer marketing, but the real, true breakthrough comes from the additional $3,500 in bonus materials. And you can only get them by registering on the PRadvisor.com website. Registration is completely free and comes with the best part, a 20-minute free call with me to answer all your questions directly about harnessing the power of social media influencers. What are you waiting for? Head over to the PRadvisor.com website now to get your bonuses. See you soon.
Well, you've made it. Welcome to our final session of Harnessing the Power of Social Media Influencers. I hope you've learned a lot from this course, and I look forward to hearing what you've learned when you schedule our 20-minute call. You will see a link to do that scheduling on the dashboard for today. In the meantime, hopefully, you've had a chance to go through the worksheets from the last class to help you get started in identifying and vetting your candidates. Now, let's talk about what happens once you've made contact with them. So, our final question, how can I ethically and legally have an influencer endorse my products? Before I answer this question, let's first talk about how you can compensate an influencer. Everyone wants money, but you don't necessarily need to pay every influencer you work with in cash. There are a lot of influencers who will trade product for promotion. Influencer Marketing Hub reports that 65.4% of businesses give discounts or free products and/or services in exchange for sponsored posts, rather than paying influencers a flat rate. So, let's go back to how you found your influencer. So, you've discovered you have a candidate that meets all of your criteria, has passed a credit check, and engages with her followers. Perfect. If you're a retailer, invite her to your store and offer to loan her products for all the society events she attends. She can come into your store to pick out pieces that make her look her best at these events. You can also do the same if you're a brand, sending a rotating collection of products to her monthly. To sweeten the pot, create an affiliate program where every sale that comes to you because of the influencer's posts gets them a commission off the sale value. This will require you setting up an affiliate program, which is beyond the scope of this course, but something I'd advise you to look into as part of your influencer campaign, especially if you want to avoid paying upfront cash. Now, back to our question. The FTC has been cracking down heavily on influencers whose posts have been paid for but don't disclose this. But here's the kick. The FTC isn't punishing the influencer, they're punishing you, the company that hired the influencer. Lord and Taylor learned this the hard way. In March of 2015, they scored a social media coup after 50 Instagram stars wore the same dress on the same day, and an item in question quickly sold out. Closer examination, however, revealed that none of those influencers disclosed the fact that the brand had paid them to wear the dresses as part of a coordinated effort to promote their spring line. When the FTC found out, they pursued legal action against Lord and Taylor. The bottom line is that when you work with influencers, it's your responsibility to ensure they make it clear that this is a paid or sponsored post. The FTC doesn't care that your contract with the influencer requires them to clearly define the relationship. The influencer isn't the one with the money to pay the fine. You are. The FTC requires you to disclose endorsement relationships whenever a material connection exists. This can include everything from paying an influencer, gifting them free products, or even having a business or family relationship with the influencer. Make sure your influencer is doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Hashtag sponsored or hashtag ad added to the post used to be the simplest way to stay compliant. Also, you could use a hashtag that uses both your business name and the word partner in the hashtag. But in lieu of TikTok and other video platforms where the hashtag isn't as easily noticeable, your influencer must also state within the video that this is a partnership. Now, there are some gray areas, such as with the suggestion I made earlier about working with an influencer. What if they're not getting money? If you're giving them products, this is a form of payment. Use the appropriate hashtag and make sure it's also reiterated in any video. If, however, you're just trading out products with them where they never get to keep anything, this is where we fall into a gray area. My recommendation, insist the influencer mentions somewhere in the post, thanks to this fabulous company for loaning me these items. You'll find in today's worksheets details of the new guidelines the FTC released as of July 2023. In today's worksheets, you'll find a sample contract you can use to create a framework for your own contract. Remember, have your attorney review everything to make sure you're completely covered. Well, we're at the end. That's it. That's all I have for you. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey. I hope you learned everything that you needed to know, even though I'm sure you have more questions, and I'm always ready to take questions from you. But in the meantime, if you want more information on preventing influencer fraud, don't forget to grab a copy of my ebook, Influencer Marketing Fraud, Weeding Out the Fakers, Liars, and the Delusional, available now on the PRadvisor.com website. And while you're there, if you haven't already done so, make sure you sign up for my free newsletter. Each week, I tackle questions in the world of strategic communications and marketing. I also take requests for questions to answer, so don't be shy in reaching out to me. And this is what I was referring to. Email me your questions and let me answer them and let me get you the information you need to make the best decisions for your company. Now, on the website, you'll also find information on my 2 other courses, The Customer Journey, which is a crucial primer for creating an effective communication strategy to gain the loyalty of customers. You'll also find my very, very fun course on product placement. If you're a fashion brand, jewelry, watches, clothing, accessories, etc., this class is the ultimate resource for learning how to get your products worn by characters in a television show or movie without having to pay a dime to the studios for the opportunity. If you have any questions as you begin your influencer marketing journey, please feel free to reach out to me. Don't forget, you've got 20-minute consulting call with me. The link to schedule it is on today's dashboard. Make it happen. Thank you so much again and again for your time. And my name, again, is Lilian Raji, president of the Lilian Raji Agency and founder of the PR Advisor. I wish you the greatest success in your business and look forward to talking with you soon.